Hi there, and welcome to our third episode of SheDrives RealTalk. I'm Marie.
And I'm Katie. And we're going to meet our third SheDrives Ambassador, Renee Backus. So we're going to kick it off to Jen Cook to introduce her.
Hi, I'm Jen, and I'm part of the driver recruitment team. I am happy today to introduce you to one of our founding SheDrives Ambassadors, Renee Backus. Renee has an exuberant personality and a true passion for supporting women in this industry. She brings a wealth of knowledge with over 20 years of experience in this industry and is an incredible mentor and supporter of her team, both men and women. But we are thrilled to have her part of this initiative as an ambassador. If you have an interest to be an ambassador, please reach out. We're looking to add to the team. If you are social media savvy, have a passion for mentorship, or love to set up events and community engagement, we would love to talk to you and make you part of our team. So once again, I'd like to introduce you to Renee. Thank you.
Hello all, my name's Renee Backus. I've been with NFI just a little short of 3 years. In November, that would be my anniversary for 3 years. I am the current transportation manager at PC 130, Minersville, Pennsylvania. I was chosen to be one of the ambassadors for the SheDrives program or group to help empower women and also get some information out there to help us lady drivers that are out there on the road accomplish their jobs maybe a little easier, or some tips or tricks of the road, just to share overall experience throughout a variety of, from year to year and age to age, experiences I may have came across, or maybe some of my fellow coworkers, some of my team, some of my family drivers. Yes, I consider my team at my location my family. But I did just want to give a little introduction of myself, and I've been in the transportation field for more than 20 years. I enjoy working in this field. I've moved throughout maybe 3 to 4 companies within that time, but I have held different roles in transportation. I do not currently drive, but I am always willing and able to help a fellow female or even male out, but I would like to help promote the things that we could maybe help other female drivers out with. So anyways, as we get to know each other a little bit more through our SheDrives program, we can get to touch base. Thanks. Hope you all have a great day, and thank you for letting me do this little introduction of myself.
It was so great meeting Renee, our ambassador. She's such a great ambassador to have for SheDrives, and we need more ambassadors. So if you're interested, let us know and we'll get the application to you so you can submit it.
That's perfect, and we really do need new ambassadors. And one of the reasons why Renee is such a great ambassador is because as a TM for the Lowe's account, she has really created an environment of family. And that's what this company is all about. So we want to pass it back to Renee. She brought a driver in to our Mammogram event, and we want to talk about how her driver is able to have a flexible schedule so she can take care of her father.
And I have Maybell here. She's one of my drivers that drives out of Allentown. And Maybell, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Mabel. I am driver for a Lowe's account. I love driving, and the most amazing thing is to go home every day. That's what I like it the most. I start very early in the morning, so I can have time with my family. And doesn't matter what I do, my boss is always looking around to fit my schedule so I can go home and be with my family.
So Maybell, she starts on Sundays, usually ends on a Thursday, and She does. She has a family life. She's a mom. She's a daughter. She takes care of a lot. Do you want to like elaborate on what your life is at home?
Oh, definitely. Well, normally I wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning, so I can be at the jar like at least at 4. I always had like a 2 loads or a backup. Very happy. And then so when I back home, I can help my daughter with her homework around 3, the latest 4 p.m. But I had the chance to do dinner, go out, do exercise, do shopping. And my schedule is from Sunday to Thursday. If I want to work Friday, an extra day, I do. I like it. And I had Saturday off so I can spend time with my family. I also do other things like study. That's the most amazing thing about the job, this flexibility we have. Yes, I love it. I have 2 kids. The older is 18 and the younger is 10. Yeah, the older one is going to Penn State University.
Yes.
Yes. And the little one is on middle school. They're doing both great. I also have the responsibility, and I will be very deep on this, on my father. He has dementia. And I remember one day my father got lost, and I don't like to take the day off. And my boss called me and said, Mabel, you shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be looking for your father. And
Don't make me
that
cry.
made me feel so great, like I'm in the right place. Drivers, we talk a lot between each other, and we always have something in common to say. We don't have the biggest pay compared to other companies, but we had a big emotional pay. Emotional means they always trying to figure out how to work with you. If you had a situation, they always work it out for you. And that makes us stay there and work the best for you guys.
Like being part of SheDrives, what would you like to see for us women in our, like, I don't know if I want to say so much NFI, but just within the trucking environment?
I think this is the first company I see hiring more women. I would say you don't see that in another companies. And NFI has a lot of women. They giving us a lot of opportunity, and I think a lot of other companies should start checking on that.
I know, like, you and I don't get to talk too much about just the women part or being a woman. How is it when you go, like, to our customers? Are they just as friendly to you as they would be to possibly a male driver?
Oh, I would say yes. I would say yes, especially if we going with a big smile. Sometimes people go with a rough day, and I just go there and ask, hey, do you have a kingpin? And say, oh, yeah. And they look the paper, look the key, anything to do your job easy.
Good.
Yes.
As I was coming up through, I'm a little bit older than you, there wasn't that friendly environment. It was almost like I was a nuisance. You know, oh, here's a woman, what does she know? So it's so nice. I'm so glad that we get to talk about this.
When I go to places, they see me, they always want to help, always want to help. I went to a backup, I remember, and she said, I will remember you. And I said, why? You have so many drivers here. Yep, but you are the only one who has a SheDrives jacket.
Oh, we need to get some more SheDrives stuff then.
Yes.
That's what I want to see too. I want to see that women are, you know, treated more equally. And I'm assuming with your presentation, doesn't matter if you're female or male, the world has evolved. Thanks. And once again, I'm Renee Backus, Lowe's Minersville, SheDrives Ambassador, and this is my driver, Mabel.
Wow, what a great conversation between Renee and Mabel. Great seeing their relationship between driver and manager there. And one of the things that I really loved was just hearing Mabel talk about her work-life balance and how she really feels like she gets to come to a job that she loves, but she gets to go home every day and see her family and has that great home time still at the same time.
I agree. I think the big thing for me, what she said was, I get a big emotional payday by working for NFI. And I think That's really important, that she knows that she's supported by her team, by her manager, that she can take care of, like you said, take care of her family, but also come to work and enjoy her job and do her job without that kind of stress. And that's part of what your team does. They facilitate some of those conversations sometimes, don't they?
Yeah, so my team is the driver resources and support team. And yeah, that's exactly what we're here for. We're here to support our drivers as well as our managers in the field. We know that sometimes, issues arise and things like that. And so we're here to work with our drivers, facilitate conversations between manager and drivers to make sure we're giving our drivers the best experience possible. Always say we want to hire to retire. So we want to make sure that you're getting the best driving experience and that you say NFI is the place you want to be.
I love that. That's perfect. Okay, so what are we going to talk about now? I want to talk about the Mammogram Mobile and Health event that we just had in the Lehigh Valley. I love this event, and this is our second year, so every year it just gets a little bit better. What about you? Did you like it?
I loved it. I thought it was great. It's always great to see, our drivers, people from distribution there, which is great to always see them and just see everybody get together and just reminding women that this is an important thing, right? Get your mammogram every year. I know you said there was a couple of managers that you knew had breast cancer, and so just bringing that awareness and everything to that is super important.
Yeah, I think that's really one of the reasons why we started it. I know that we had an employee who ended up with breast cancer, and it was a really, really tough time for her. And it made me realize that maybe people aren't comfortable about going to a doctor's office or making that appointment. But here at the Mammogram Mobile, they can just show up and do a walk-in, and it's really private. There's just other stuff going on. So you go in and go out, and it's not a big deal. It doesn't have to be an employee. It can be our drivers' wives that come. They're always welcome. So it's really just a great event. And we change it up a little bit every year. So we already have our date for next year. So maybe if you let us know what events you'd like to have, or if you'd like a Mammogram Mobile in your area, you can email us at SheDrives@nfiindustries.com and let us know what you'd like.
All right, so now we're going to go over to trivia, which we competed against each other in.
Yep, we did, and I think you won.
I think I might have.
One of my favorite things, the question about which rock and roll star was a truck driver.
Yes, that was a good one.
We're not going to give the answer, though.
No.
All right, we'll take it away. Back over to trivia.
Oh, my name is Carlos Roman Rosado. I'm a driver for NFI for 10 years. My location is 603 Ocean Spike.
10 years, good job.
Which invention was discovered by a woman? Was it A, the cup holder, B, windshield wipers, C, brake pads, or D, the seatbelt?
I think all of them.
C is the correct answer. Windshield wipers discovered by Mary Anderson. There's also which country star once worked as a delivery truck driver before hitting it big in music. The answers are A, Garth Brooks, B, Blake Shelton, C, Jason Aldean, or D, Kenny
Chesney.
There's a hint. He's known for the song Out Asphalt Cowboy. In CB radio slang, what are the truckers referring to when they mention smoke? The choices are A, police officer, B, fellow trucker on the road, C, an uphill climb, or D, a roadside barbecue grill.
I thought it was probably not. I was like,
And Pixar's cars
Like in the Royal Transport Club shares his name with a famous truck manufacturer. What is that?
I know. Oh.
No ABCD?
It's only like my son's favorite movie, so.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Yeah. It's Hunter's favorite movie. If I didn't get that one right, I would fail as a mother.
What was the name of the trucker that picked up Pee Wee Herman and Pee Wee's Adventure? Was it A, Scary Mary, B, Large Marge, C, Dolores Doris, or D, Evil Diva? No.
I think I got this one.
Yes!
All right, well, thanks for joining us. We had a lot of fun today. And if you want to join our Facebook page, we post different updates on there as well. But that's all we have for today.
So we'll see you next time on SheDrives RealTalk.